Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Napoleon Total War 3. So, I will update you what has happened. I have gone ahead, I've elected to move a few turns because I want to get stuff done. So, I've pushed in a lot of reinforcements, which are on their way, all the way up here to support my attack on the English. Now, the English have 2 full stacks here, but there is a possibility of this massive Spanish navy which will deliver its army onto the shore here of Hanover to aid me, and hopefully they'll attack or get attacked by these guys and they can fight back and forth. I can also see that they've got some Brunswickens which the British have been able to get since they control Hanover. Not sure how well those units are. I've also started to push these guys, some more elite units, over to this front, which is now opened because of the fact that there's snow is gone. There has been the sighting of a Russian army moving through here, so I've moved Lan over to protect the bridge. And then over here, I've moved these armies to be ready to attack Constantinople, so we'll have those two going in there. They're laying siege to the capital with this army. Hopefully, though, if I take Constantinople, the Turks will be so riled up that they'll leave the Greeks. They'll leave Athens and the siege of Athens and march directly to go back to their capital. Probably what I should have done, though, since they might not do that, I would have split these two. So I would have sent one up there so I could do a simultaneous attack, take them both down. The Ottomans, having no control of any of these areas, would then disappear as a nation and the siege would be over, so I wouldn't have to go down there. But we have Murat on his way, and he can march down and retake or help them, whatever is the situation. I've also seen that the Turks have actually dispatched a navy. I'm not entirely sure if it was manned with troops or anything, but I've elected to recruit extra men to help out the battalions of trilliers that are currently there. And what else? Yes! In the construction here, we have 1 turn until the Museum of Napoleon is finished. And then we have 16 turns until the Arc de Triomphe is done. I mean, I've built that for I don't know how long, but it's a long time. Seeing as though attacking here might be a bit rash, since the British did put up quite a good fight, we're gonna wait off with that attack. We're also going to wait off with this, because this is going to be quite big. We've got quite a lot of Prussian forces here, so moving into Prussia is going to be troublesome, especially if the Russians did start going this route rather than going this route. So I think if I'm able to actually conduct this, yes, I know I'm not. What I'm gonna have to do is, oh yes, I'll have to move everyone then. Everyone but the cannons will go ahead and attack. Can I just... I missed my shot. Can I move... I'll have to move the cavalry then, and then the rest will come as reinforcements. Huh, you know what? Fighting the bloody Turks, it's all crap anyways, and looking at we're just gonna go ahead and out-result this. I was a bit scared there when I only saw those 3 units. I was like, fuck! Did I lose everything? Then I remembered I only sent in 3 units to start off with. Boom! This region is now ours. The spy is no longer needed here, so we can send him in to discover what's going on in Russia. And I must say, this is very very nice, because now we control this region. Hopefully the armies down in Greece will respond and march to the aid of the capital. What I can do then is march one of these forces out and strike. The thing is, though, I really want to know what's going on here more than I want to know what the bloody Austrians do. So we're gonna march here. And I want to see if I didn't get close enough, but I want to see what happens there before I march in. We've got these armies, but since Russians are coming in, I don't want to make any rash decisions of marching across and attacking the Prussians until I know what's going on there. Same with the British. So what we're going to do is we're going to end turn, and then we're going to see what kind of battle will materialize, and I will strike my enemies down with a furious anger. Poor old... I'm not entirely sure how the Austrians are managing. Oh crap, are the British pulling to... Oh, I thought they were pulling all the men together to attack me. It's going to be one hell of a bridge battle. Usually those are only grinds, since the enemy is not really able to push through. Ah, there we have the Russians. The Russians want peace. You know what? They've done this for quite a few times. I'm collecting a little bit of cash, and the Russians are pushed out of my territory, and they have to remarch, and so on. One thing, though, I'm not entirely sure... Oh, what's this? They offer modern rifles. Ooh. Modern rifles. The thing, though, is... Modern rifles would be nice, but the thing is, Napoleon didn't really even use them, and I want to save the Greeks. I'm not gonna leave the Greeks just... Yes! Just what I hoped. They're abandoning the siege. And they're pulling their navy home. They're sending all men to retake the capital. But we're gonna be prepared. I hope. I'm gonna... maybe what I'll do... Nice. The Austrian navy is gone. No! You should have landed your army! Why did you not land your army? Now I have to do that action in Hanover on my own. Another spy! And just in the right location as well. Send you into... You know what? We'll send you into Prussia. This one. We're gonna go this way anyways. We can have 2 spies going against Russia. 2 spies going against the Prussians. Wait, Russia did not join my enemies? Are we at war with Russia? At war with... No, we're not at war with Russia. The Russians are angry with us, but they're not at war. Let's see, what would you take for trade? 1200. No, I'm not gonna pay you anything. I could hold Marshal Ney, and we can have this one march to destroy. This guy doesn't have a nose. And I could march this one to destroy that that nest of Turks before it gets too large. Or really, maybe I should have this one with more cannons stationed here. Oh, both of them have quite a lot of cannons. Right, we're gonna have 2 full stack Turks coming towards this place. So we need to prepare and dig in. At the same time, we've got a new center of learning here, which is going to take up they're gonna abolish slavery. That's interesting that we're gonna have a Turkish university abolish slavery. Seeing as though I don't think Murat would be able to take both of these on, he's gonna station there, or maybe I should have marched him over there. No, he's gonna station there just to make sure that they don't march on Belgrade. Now the Russians are actually pushed out of the war, which means that you can go ahead and come over here. And the Prussians, I'm not entirely sure where they're marching. They got quite a small garrison over there. So we could start moving up towards the border to see about our chances moving across and attacking them. And then these guys can actually be stationed there as a to protect that area. Unfortunately, then we're gonna have to attack here without the support of the Spanish, which is unfortunate. The thing is, could I, if I marched hard, I could. Wait, why have you lost a unit? What unit have you lost? Or where have they gone? I'm not sure. Huh. What I could do is I could march hard, and I could free Poland, and I'd probably get some Polish troops. I wonder if I should hold Poland as my own though, because I could probably recruit quite a lot of different good Polish units, but then I could sort of let the enemy take it. The Museum Napoleon should have given me a new unit, I think. Yes, there they are. First they are the Trilliers of the Young Guard, and we can have 6 of those. And we're gonna have every last one of them. Yes, all of them ready to fight. And we need to get a battle into this episode, so how about we attack the English then? I wonder if they I don't think they're gonna drag in this army. We got our reinforcements back here. If I march across, the British will strike with their entire force. Arthur Wesley and everyone will strike at the Belgians and then their reinforcements. We got 7,000 British troops versus our 4,000. This is gonna be a hell of a battle. This is gonna be one hell of a battle. So, even though they intercepted me, the battle is still going to be held at the fort, and I'm gonna have to attack it, which I find rather surprising. Now, as you might well already know, fort battles do have a tendency to crash. This one did as well, that's why they were cut here in the loading. So, I've already tried to attack this, and the way that I'm going to do this is that I'm going to have to go. I'm hoping that this flag is actually for real, even though it is a what's it called? A intercept rather than a head-on battle. I'm gonna do a few changes, but otherwise it's gonna be pretty much the same attack strategy as last time. And what I'm going to do is we're gonna march in line. Well, the basics of the strategy is that I'm going to charge, take the flag, and thereby win, and so avoid a long battle and one that most likely would crash. We're gonna focus most of our men here on the flank, because they're gonna go ahead and fire from the wall. And last time what happened was I was trying to move up my cannon, and they got destroyed by one of those cannonballs flying. So what we're gonna do is, hopefully, before the enemy reinforcements arrive, we're gonna be able to march in there, station enough men around the flag to capture it. I'm going to send, let's see, where do we have them? Light horsemen around the castle, because I've never actually checked where the enemy reinforcement army is going to come from. So as soon as enemy units start to get destroyed, reinforcements are gonna turn up. And I need to know from what direction. Now a lot of it was like Hanoverian militia and stuff like that, but still could be powerful enemies. One other problem I had last time was the cannons were very ineffective against the wall. These horse-drawn artillery didn't do a lot. Well, they are of course 6-pounders, so they wouldn't do a lot, I imagine, on a wall this size and scale. The cannons are ready. Go ahead and limber them. My men are moving up. The thing about this is it's so annoying that it crashes. So I might have to retreat from this fort, and I don't know how to fight it. Then I would have to go and attack the other unit that turned up. Or the unit the British have. Oh, the cavalry is losing a lot moving in there. But I think... Oh, I spoke too soon. I was about to say that it passed through the worst. But no, they should have passed through the worst. So we'll post them up here, which should have a view of that side. And then this unit, probably not here, is probably not a good idea, but over here maybe. Oh, you know what? There's units there. I could fire through. In the forest then. If we get you guys in the forest, hopefully you'll be able to see. Are my cannons firing? They are. I'm just gonna make sure that they don't fire on my men. So we have these two coming there. These two coming there. Are they even hitting the wall? What are they aiming for? Maybe I'm not actually telling them to hit this side there. You know what? Hitting the side isn't gonna help anyways. Hit that thing. Hit that side. Okay, you guys hold. There's no one really on the side. So we should be able to maybe try to climb that. And then you guys will run into the forest over there. And then these two will come over here. The cannons firing from the wall are really cutting my men up. Okay, now we're hitting that part rather than... Okay. How about you aim for that side then? So you don't hit this piece. Right, now I want you guys to climb. There's a lot of cavalry in there, which was something I had problem with last time. Move up and let's see if we can claim the wall. Yes, we're getting loads of these grapples going up. And we should be able to start climbing. These two units will move up and see if we can help by shooting. These will move a bit back. You know what? This area is completely cleared of enemies. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything because an enemy line turned up right there. The biggest unit of these will climb. This unit, oh no, both of them will hide because we got King's German Legion rifle infantry putting in a lot of fire there. Yes, the cavalry is coming out like last time, which is gonna be a problem. I'm gonna have to move some men over there. The thing is, I want to take this area as quickly as possible, but quickly is not really something you do, especially when the fort looks like it does. Oh, howitzer shots. Oh yes, I've completely forgot the enemy's got howitzers inside there. Continue to fight, so they're gonna continuously shell this area. Oh, we got enemy cavalry already out there. Are they gonna come out through? Yeah, they're gonna come out from here as well. And they're already over here. Shit. Form square. We need someone on the flank there to form square. We're gonna get the guard unit to come up and form square. All those shots force them away. Someone really needs to get those riflemen. Because those riflemen are gonna kill loads of people if we don't kill them. The guardsmen. Form square. Did I tell them to form square? Form square. Damn it. Too late for that unit. I formed these two into square. Yeah, they're holding. We got more enemies coming in. More enemy cavalry. Form square. One more enemy is run. One more guy. Oh, these guys that climbed. You know what? With all those enemies at the gate, how about we send in the heavy cavalry then? And try to force our way through the gate. That could be one plan. This really isn't working. There's still, although the English seem to be brave enough to actually charge out in large numbers even. And if I can defeat them outside the wall, that's obviously a plus. Quite huge plus to say. Okay, the dragoons are here. Charge in. Get the guys over there. I think there are I think there was... It's a light regiment. We are climbing up here. Hopefully they kill a lot of their own there. This unit that routed probably needs to rout again. Or, well, not be there to receive all that fire. How about you guys fall back? We have men falling back. We have enemies falling back. Is that an enemy unit that's been sighted? Or is it just... Ah, it's a returning unit. It's a unit that's coming back. These two are holding for now, but... oh, they're attacking my men running away. Bastards. This one will form square, just to safeguard. The cavalrymen have sent the enemy off. Can we get our cavalry inside? Thing is though, the howitzers are really doing our work for us. They're really killing more enemies than we could hope to. Kill the hussars! Get inside there and kill them. We got concentration of enemies over here, so these two probably not gonna do too well. They have formed square though, so hopefully they'll break this hussar regiment or squadron. Ah, enemy reinforcements. It's Frederick William, Duke of Brunswick, that has turned up. And him alone to start off with. Well, my cavalry attack seemed to have failed. It's probably best just to let the enemy come out so I can shoot them to death. So we'll have the two heavy cavalry regiments move away. The squares survived. Go back into line and open up on the British trying to climb out. We got more British troops trying to climb out, and they're slowly getting cut to pieces. They still have quite a few regiments inside. One of the ones, yes, these guys, the Irish, the Connaught Rangers. I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce that. And the Highlanders. The Highlanders did a lot of damage to us last time. But looking at this, there's a lot of British that have been destroyed trying to climb down. And hopefully I will be able to pull off an attack and be victorious here. Don't even know if I should continue my cannon fire. Hold your fire. What I can do is I can move them closer. Here we have the Duke of Brunswick, and I think it's the other one is also a general that's coming up. Yeah, just send him off. So we need to start to attack the wall at this point. Yeah, this side is running. They're not going to be able to hold, so we're going to have both of them running away. We have the heavy cavalry though to be able to send in over there. I'm going to relocate this cannon over here to protect the flank against incoming enemy. The other ones I could go ahead and direct towards this side, right about here, to be able to spray canister around this area. It looked like the Duke of Wellington was actually riding out to check what's going on outside the door. He's the one with the white pants, Duke of Wellington. He doesn't have a lot of troops left inside. This unit, I imagine, could fall pretty darn soon. We're gonna have the guard go ahead and charge there, and we're gonna have this unit climb that one, even though it's under attack. And how about you climb that wall? I want you to switch to canister and open fire. And we probably need to put a unit over there. The Dutch Grenadiers, I mean the Belgian Grenadiers. The Belgian Grenadiers need to get over there. This unit will come over here. You guys will fall back a bit. Cannons a bit forwards. Canister. And then this unit will turn up on the side. These guys form square out there. Start climbing. Capture those walls for me, boys. Form square for that general. Have you formed? Yes, cannons ready. Now these cannons need to be ready as well. We got loads of British troops over here, which I think canister will deal with. This part of the wall fell apart, I should say. The guard unit is about to break just because of all the fire that's going down over here. I think it will manage. Give them barrage fire. What do we have now? The squadron of enemies is turning up. Form square to protect the cannon. You form square. Where's the general? Oh, he's here. Get actually over here to support your men on the wall. How's the canister doing? The canister is, I think, aiming at the wrong unit. I want this line to be drawn out a bit longer and fire on these guys. Yeah, my troops over here are not doing too hot. I want you to attack the Highlanders. No, actually, take the wall. Take that piece. Right, these guys are running. This unit over here. A few canister shots, and it will be gone. But I think it's better maybe to hold fire. Send in the cavalry instead. Yes, the gate is ours. these two units will flood through the main gate. We have something hidden over here, probably rifles. Oh crap, this entire place has been overrun. I'm getting reinforcements now, which are coming up. This cannon's gonna have to be relocated to this side. We need barrage fire over here. Victory is not gonna be mine, you fool. I'm gonna need a lot more if I am to win here. Okay, this unit will hold right here while the other one gets through. As the cavalry get those King's German riflemen. How about we get the general in among there? There's one single British soldier left of the 32nd, and he's standing there completely on his own. Get in this house. Let's get the guard inside that house.
We have taken the building, sir.
And then these guys hold their position. We've got this blasted cavalry. Where's the rest of the cavalry coming in? Are they coming in through? Yeah, they're coming in through the door there. We need to really claim the wall entirely. My men are trying to get through here by fighting the Highlanders just down here. So we got our guardsmen versus Highlanders. I've got my general though, and the guardsmen or the Highlanders are about to give way. So if I support with an inspire, maybe, just maybe, they will be able to get through. There's a fight inside here as the enemy is trying to charge in. I want my cavalry now, since we got the door, to get inside. Here, good. More troops are turning up. As long as we can keep the enemy infantry out of this castle, we might be able to do it. The guard inside is holding for now. We got them down to 42 Highlanders, but after that we were unable to kill anymore. Secure that door. Come on, give me a canister on these men. What are these? First, Ulan Lancer unit. Hold your fire and then give fire again. No, my cannons! These blasted German troops. Get my cavalry through there. Yes, we've claimed another door. Oh, we've claimed all the gate. All of it is ours now. Form square. You there, form square. Blast, I lost one of my cannon units. We're pushing fire down here. Duke of Wellington has only 6 men left in his group. My guardsmen are still holding the house, even though they're heavily onset by the enemy. And this fight over here is going terribly slow. Push through, damn you. The general can go ahead and inspire, and he's going to inspire the Belgian cuirassier. And now we got a load of them inside. They'll go ahead and attack. And then we'll have these 2 units come in as well. Bayonet charge from these 2. You know what? We need a bayonet charge right now. So this unit will go ahead and charge through. Get inside if you can. And start slaying those enemy horsemen. God damn it, we need them gone. I needed them gone yesterday. Oh, we've got enemy infantry now turning up. We've got a unit of King's Germans. Blast.
Our men are running,
Light
sir.
cavalry. I need you to get rid of those riflemen. The enemy is coming within canister range. Open fire. Oh, these two units can come through this door. Good. What's this? This is the Belgian Dragoons, which are giving way. And soon my Cuirassiers will give way as well. But I have this infantry unit now attacking. But it will come up against the... Oh crap, you know what? That's not gonna work. Fall back. The British are about to break their own bloody wall. They shouldn't be able to... Oh, because my men are routing through the door. That's why they're able to get in. Highlander regiment. Get the cavalry in through the door. And then these two will get in and make two lines along there. Hold your fire and then retarget for the other one. Blast. We got more units coming in. We got a lot of British units, but they're stuck here. They don't want to commit them. We got Brunswickens. And a lot of other just German troops that for some reason are not willing to commit to marching in to Wellington and his fort. Charge in there. Charge in there, cavalry. Just start messing stuff up. The enemy cavalry tried to follow us out, which got them killed. Which means that this unit can now march in and station itself over there. What happened over here? Ah, you faced off with the Highlanders. That's not gonna end well. Maybe the general can come in and aid. The only unit that got through got stuck in with the Rangers, damn it. And the other one here got stuck with the bloody Highlanders. That's not gonna do at all. Run away. Get the general to support you. Last, I'm losing units one by one here.
Our men are running, sir.
Blasted British. They're the bane of me. Get in here and start shooting these bastards. Get rid of those bloody riflemen. Right. The unit was saved. Now fall line and... oh crap, we're gonna have to fall back further. And then open fire on the British. Let's see, the cannon should be able to canister the blasted Scotsman. A fencible unit is charging us. Those bloody riflemen, they're holding until there's one guy left. Where is he? I'm not even sure if he's alive. They pushed him down on the ground and they're waiting for him to stand up before they stab him. Get rid of him already. You there, stab him in the back. Just get, there we go. Get rid of him. Now form line and open fire. Okay, we're gonna fall back further because soon our cannons will shoot the general if we continue like this. The Highlander might try to climb the bloody wall. Form square and then you will go here. You need to get through this door. Fire, 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 fire. Keep up the fire, damn you. Crap, this unit's about to give way unless the general can come in and aid both of these units. Of the Highland. The Highlanders are climbing. And then these, the first KGL cavalry is charging the square. And soon I'm out of reinforcements. And look at all, they're sending them all over en masse now. But we got a regiment, another regiment coming in. Another one of my Fusilier regiments is coming in to take the flank here.
Our men are running, sir.
The Scotsmen and these bastards are setting up in the flank there. This square is not going to hold. But hopefully... Okay, you know what? Fight back on these fence walls. Give a counterattack. These guys firing. You still have the guys on the walls firing. The square broke. How about the smaller squares?
Our men
And
are
then
running,
open
sir.
fire at will. Which these guys gave way, but I've got another regiment coming in, so don't you worry, you British bastards. I've got another regiment. We're just pushing in Frenchmen here, one after another. But now the British cavalry and this blasted Scotsman are stopping my reinforcement waves from coming in. Luckily, the enemy is not really climbing the wall yet. Just yet, I should say. You know what? Inspire this unit. And then give as much bloody fire as you can to break these bastards. Yes, this unit is back. Get inside the house. Blasted Brits. Get rid of them. I don't think there's any way we're gonna shoot them down, so we're gonna have to charge the bastards. And it seems like we have to kill them to the very last man. Ooh. They're forming a square in the center. If I get Duke of Wellington, it should be over, shouldn't it? My men are very tired.
We have killed their general, sir.
Yes, there we go. Wellington is wounded. The cannons are very tired. We're holding them on the wall though. Blast, get in line, and then blast that bloody square. You as well.
We have taken the building, sir.
Right, now my men in the square. We've got two lines facing down on either side, shooting that square. These guys gonna have to go full balls to the walls to try to... Ah, my cannons were destroyed or sent off. There's no point in having the Belgian grenadiers in anything other than line. What we lose now? The wall. Or we lose part of it. Give everything you've got. Just blast that square.
Our men are running, sir.
Thing is though, they don't have anyone in the middle of the town square. Yes! The timer is ticking. And we got another regiment just coming in. And we got this one. Ah, crap, they've captured all of the walls.
Sir, our defenses are breached and failing.
I put more men in in the middle. We need to recap. We need to recap the center. Get rid of them. And then you guys will form square on the center. I mean, it would be better if you got a perfect square right on the center. And then we'll have the general right in the middle of that.
Our men are running, sir.
Really? The Brits inside the castle are holding to the very last man. And even though there's like a handful of them, they still persist. Come back here. You know what? If you can get up and capture the wall, we can send in more men. Keep on the point. Keep on the point. Our lines out here are holding. What unit is this? Brunswicken veteran infantry. I'm not entirely sure why the... What's this? The Laurenburger Feldbataillon. Haven't you won this? Can't you form square now? Or are you still engaged in melee combat somewhere? We only need a few seconds left before we are victorious.
Our men are running, sir.
Another unit falls. What do we have here? Hanoverian line infantry. But the square, the center I mean, is being held. We got Brunswickens holding up at this gate, and we are victorious, or we should be. The gate should be ours as well.
The gates are ours.
Yes! Victory! End the battle. Close victory. We'll save this as... there we go. England expects every man to do his duty. They probably did, since they fought... Well, they did, because they fought to the very last man. Everyone inside the castle. Holy crap. We lost 3,000 men. 5... Damn, we lost 3,000 men. That's probably the highest casualty rate of anything, really. I lost my cannons for this army. Or at least one of the units that were charged. But the British in Hanover are severely beaten. We're gonna move over some units. And then we're gonna have to merge some. Was that Belgian unit maybe? Oh yeah, these some Belgians. Where can I merge you guys? how can this not be a automatic victory almost?
Assiégez, monsieur. Préparez-vous. Marchez.
This is a normal line infantry. This is a normal line infantry. Why can't I merge you two? I'm gonna dare though to out-resolve this because I want this and I don't want to fight the battle. So, I'm gonna save.
Les porcs pourrissent dans leur porcherie.
And we are victorious with 300 men loss.
Et terminé.
Ha! Liberate this region? No. We're gonna hold it. Holy crap. We lost a lot of men here.
Monsieur,
I guess I could send something. This unit has 208 men
en avant.
out just to defend this.
Monsieur, élevez.
Maybe just deter the enemy from destroying it. But there's still a sizable English force there. But we got some Landwehr coming up. And we got all of this coming up as well. So that will aid. Question is, can I recruit? No, all the Belgian units were intact. One thing that I recruited was these, which I think was the unit that you spotted down here, which is the... They look just like the other Voltigeurs, so I missed them, but they actually Young Guard Voltigeurs. That was a focus on that bloody siege battle that I forgot if there's anything else I need to move. I don't think there was. Yeah, these guys have moved their turn, so we're gonna have to wait with that. Yeah, I think that was it. So we're gonna end it here because that siege probably took quite a while. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!